Danielle asked, do the fees increase yet? So the fee increase that was going to happen on October 1st has not happened yet. The injunction on that still holds, today being, October 28th or something like that. Let me double check what date it is today. Today 8th. So that's still there, but any day now that could change. And so that's that. There is a fee increase that happened for premium processing cases. These are when you want to apply in certain categories. You're allowed to pay extra money to get a decision faster. The fees of that did increase drastically. So if you're doing something like that, yeah, there's a big change. But the regular fee increase that was going to happen for like citizenship cases, for work permits, for advanced parole trial permission, and a lot more different types of cases, that is still on hold, and we don't know what's going to happen on that. So thank you for your question, Daniela. But along with that, the reason why the fee increase is on hold is because of a court injunction. There were two other injunctions that happened in the month before October, September. One of them was, both of them were related to public charge rule, and this is with regards to if you're applying for a green card, you have to show that you make enough money and you have the background to be able to support yourself once you're in the United States. And so what happened with that is there was a court that said, or courts that said, no, this is too harsh during COVID-19. We're going to put it in injunction. We're going to not let that go into place. Well, a higher appeals court said, no, when it comes to the public charge rule in the United States, for I-944, that could still go ahead. So what we saw is USCIS is requiring Form I-944 to be used when you're applying for adjustment of status Form I-485. However, a separate court, a district court, put an injunction on the public charge rule being enforced through the embassies, Form DS-5540. And if you go to the State Department website, they still honor that and don't require a DS-5540 public charge form. Now, two notes on that. Just because they don't make them form mandatory, the embassy officer still has a lot of authority to ask about finances and make a public charge determination. So that's there. Usually they're not too bad about that. But another thing that's been holding it back is the embassies have been shut down anyway. So a lot of people aren't having to deal with it. However, a colleague of mine, another attorney, said that some embassy that she's dealing with in the Middle East has been asking for it, and I informed her. I said, hey, that's against the injunction. Now, she was able to get the visas for those cases, so she let it go, but that's extra work and extra hassle and extra worry that the client might not get approved. So it's really important to be aware of these kind of stuff, your attorneys be aware, and to challenge the government if they're breaking the law, which is this injunction. It's a national injunction, applies to every embassy, and the policy of the State Department on their website is we don't require this. But because the system is so big, not everyone gets the memo, and so mistakes like that happen. But just keep in mind, these injunctions, this is what makes immigration law so complicated. Every day there's some rule that changes, something happens here. 8th Circuit does this, the 9th Circuit does this, and it's a really hard area of law to keep up on. It's very political, and it changes a lot. So these are the headaches of an immigration attorney, and your clients have to deal with this. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please click subscribe down here and ring that bell to get the latest updates. Also, please follow us at the links above on these various social media sites to catch the latest information, live videos, and more to help you be updated on U.S. immigration.